Hello and welcome, I'm Gemma, the creator of Kenwell Creations, and today I'm going to be making a Valentine's Day card. First thing I'm going to do is cut out a 5x7 outline heart background on my Cricut. This might take some time, but it's definitely worth it. Once it's all cut out, I'm going to put it to one side. I've also cut out the exact same size 5x7, so I'm going to ink blend on this. I'm starting with Time Holtz Distress Ink Spun Sugar. I'm going to cover half of the card, put a plain piece of paper under it so I don't mess up my mat. Then on the other side I'm going to cover it with Time Holtz Distress Ink Shaded Lilac. Now I had some leftover deep purple on my brush, which I didn't know about, but I actually really like the look of it. You can see it on the far left in the corner. And also make sure when you get to the middle, you blend it in with the spun sugar, so there's not like a definite line. Now I've finished blending the background, I'm going to bring back the outline heart background and I'm going to glue it down. You don't have to put the glue all over, as that could probably take you a while. You just need to add enough so that it'll stick down. So you can see here, I'm just doing like a few of the hearts, but I'm doing all around the outside so it'll stick down. Alternatively, you could use a double-sided sheet. I didn't have any on hand, but they could be really handy for something like this. Make sure that when you're sticking it down, it matches up to all the sides, and once you've done that, take off any of the excess glue that you might have in between the hearts. Now we're going to add a sentiment. I didn't have a full sentiment that I wanted to use, so I'm going to use two stamp sets to make one sentiment. First, I'm going to use the love stamp from the Cozy Christmas Sentiments. I'm using Memento Tuxedo Black for the ink. And I do this a couple of times so I get a nice crisp, deep black colour. Then I'm taking the second part of the thinking of you, so the of you part, from the sentiment stamp set. I line up the stamp so the U is next to the love, if that makes sense. The way I do this is I use a sticky note to cover the of and just ink the U. Again, I do this a couple of times to get a nice crisp black colour. So once that's done, I'm then going to cut it down to size. You can use scissors, a knife, or like me, I use a cutter because I can't cut in a straight line. I used the card to see where I want it to go and also how much I want to cut off. So here you can see that I want it to the end of the card and I want to see how much I want it to stick out. So I then cut off the excess. Then I just need to stick it down. So I use two 3D foam pads and make sure that it covers the back, take off the little tabs and then stick it down, and then the card is complete. So I hope you enjoyed watching this and got some inspiration of how you can use your Cricut for making cards and also some inspiration for Valentine's Day. All the Kenwell Creation products used can be found linked in the description, and also check out the blog for more inspiration. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.